enough for CNET, and that's what worked out for them. Now again, both teams are going to be running sort of an unconventional player on their Raze, not their primary duelist. And Alfie is already off to a flying start.
A flash came in from downtown. The TP from Durka got control over backside, but there's only one player that they're trying to root out of position, and they had nowhere to go. Good paranoia usage as well from Boaster that's gained FNATIC the site. And now, a 5v3, that's the reward. As it looks like FUT are going to be very quickly trying to make their way back through. Damage done by Durka!
Okay.
And somehow, one right click, 2 kills, and a 3-piece for him.
Durka just getting the information. They're going to try and put a paranoia. I don't think that has caught Yedizay at all. A counter flash, and actually, they're going to get tagged up by the stun. That hasn't gone to plan. A really good start for FUT. Yedizay again. We've spoken about this youngster many a time. What should have been a good early start for them here has gone pretty badly wrong.
Yeah, they're sort of stuck in a half commit. Boaster's in, Alpha's in. Durka got a way out, but couldn't find his way back to position. In time, a very quick flurry of
Players into position. Find some of these fights. The time's starting to tick down again. It's just the trap just thrown at them. Yedizay wins one, but the trade again is immediate. Boaster caught reloading, maybe in a little bit of trouble, still finds one more. And now it's left into that 1v1 scenario. Chronicle with all of the information and the time on his side as well. CNET just looking for that final fight, trying to bait him in, and it just isn't working out. I don't know if there's going to be any chance of him winning this. Chronicle plays it perfectly for someone to peek and just try and get them the advantage that way. And they're going to have all the information here, but they're going to actually try and execute off this.
A beautiful flash. I mean, it's pushed him off the angle to start with, and now no fallback for CNET. So quickly dealt with, but Durka is traded out. This time, Mr. Fallen is going to plant his boots firmly in the ground, and he's got backup cracks up top. Only 10 HP on Mr. Fallen. It should be an easy kill, but it's the trade they'd be looking for. Mr. Fallen still grabs his third. They know Boaster's down below. The spams are good. Too good, in fact.
Clutch in the end with the round going FNATIC's way. He's still going to try and walk back up. I don't know what the plan really was. There was only 10 seconds left on the clock getting towards the side. It would have been 25 seconds.
Haven't been able to synergize. Down to the last couple seconds, like you say, Tom. And, well, FUT aren't panicked. They've got 3 players towards this site. Still on the back is Mr. Fallen, who's been spectacular. He might need to be again. And a captain 3K in the previous round. 15 seconds left. They've got to up the pace. And, oh, that's a little bit of a whiff. Do they expect this extra player? Yes, they do. The ult will give them the information. But if this spike is denied planting any further, the round will already be gone. All Mr. Fallen needs to do is find a well-placed shot. Not a single one lands.
To try and put it in here would be almost just given an opportunity for them to kill him, and Chronicle's reposition has been sublime. There's so many angles to check, and the second he takes that first shot, it's going to be an immediate trade.
And there's the third spotted as well. Great information to play off of. Stun is through, and so too is the TP. Durka with the flash. Here's the swing and the rolling thunder, but CNET could still get out of there. Oh, he waited so long, and the value is massive. Shot not going to land from Cracks, diving out of heaven, but he's on site to help out his teammates. Now the swing is good as Leo falls. But FNATIC are elsewhere. The spike might not be, that's the real problem. It's down on the floor, but the flank is through. And Durka could almost sell this. He's up in heaven. They think that's what they were waiting for. That's the flank that was coming through. But there's another element to this. Chronicle has a 1v2 in front of him and an opportunity to step turn. The second player not caught. Cracks just about clinches the round for FUT. Just a decoy. Durka's done this a few times. Set up these flashes supportively on the Yoru. I'm a big fan of it. I don't think we've seen it hit so far. We won't see it hit this time, but Yedizay grabs himself the kill onto Alpha, slows down the push completely, but no one saw Durka TP'd out.
Even still though, Yedizay managed to find a second player while going through. Again, this man just takes over. For any advantage he can find with the fading of that utility. But the fact is, it's going to be easier said than done. He does manage to deny the ace at least, and now
pass, but has to shoot it eventually. And now they know. They've got that idea grouped up again. FUT take the fight together, and that's not a fight they're likely to lose.
FUT once more have 3 players ready and waiting to try and fight for this. They're already going to spot the utility of Durka as they try and make their way through. It's a little bit risky from Cracks, knowing that he had that supported play, and Durka's now managed to find another one. CNET manages to get 2. He's going to go back in as well. He just closes around on his own.
They're playing. Showstopper used in response. That's going to be fired off towards May. 2 players on the site. They know Yoru can see them. Decoy still to work with, but Durka goes in on his own. He's got Alpha. Blast packing into trade, but there's another player on the backside. Paranoia gives it away. At a captain now has to try to hold this position while his teammates are on the way miles out of combat, and this swing, it's hard to predict. I was expecting another Sky Flash to pop through, but they used it to confirm there were no players around screen to get CNED into this position so he could try to fight his way back through. And while he'll have one hell of a fight on his hands, has to pick up another 3 after that opening pick. The spike is now planted, and there's players all over the place. Clearing these angles with an op is an absolute nightmare. But he's going to be going heaven at this point, surely. The guy's playing to defuse the spike. Instead, he's going to have a player with back turned with no idea. Never mind! Chronicle's spidey senses started tingling. Off rotations, and maybe originally selling a little bit of a fake. But now he is in a lot of danger. But the potential could be massive. Players unaware of his position, easy kill. And now they're expecting the B play to come through. The rotates come over, leaving Durka all by himself on A, and sure, Cracks falls in the end, but here comes the rest of the attacking side.
Managed to push that a little bit further forward. Seen it, not connecting the shots either, but with a couple of players slowed, they're just going to try and pressure onto them, and the trades are immediate. It leaves it onto Chronicle again. We've seen it many times in these clutches, and it isn't going to be happening this time around. CNED was one of the main dangers of this round. And obviously wanted to try and get some orbs back. This set play could be wonderful though. Already the peek out from Dirk. And this is the 1-2 punch I kind of expected. Alpha was there alongside, and maybe they're going to do it a little bit more on that defensive side. I think the important thing for FNATIC is keeping things nice and clean. And Boaster, that happened to him in the last half. He's going to get a little revenge.
Can't let this man off the chain though. That's the flash is gone from Durka. Decoy goes out, it's on its way, but Durka shoots through the legs of his own. Deviates from the strategy a little bit. You can understand it. It's Alpha. You look for the kill, but he hasn't found it. And now FUT have access to B, at least in their head. Testing heaven. Leo's waiting and not hitting his shot this time. Puts a lot of pressure on Boaster. He's been hitting the aim labs. Let's see the results. Paranoia's through, hasn't caught him. Spray is good. Picks Cracks out of the air, but he won't make it away. And because of that, the numbers stick to see that 7th round on the board.
A spotting out of Durka as well. That's going to make things a lot tougher for them. Chronicle on the fight doesn't have any real chance of a trade, and now Durka has to try and do it all. The flash is good. It's a disappearing act, but he hasn't traveled too far. Viper Screen makes it a little bit more of a ruse. Not much though. It's just being realized by FNATIC, but they're yet to pull a rotation. In fact, Durka is going to be left all alone. They managed to get so close to the setup. He now has to try and go huge.
Just securing this control for his teammates, finding the utility. The decoy even used to break that trap as well. I love this. Now Durka's on the backside. No flashes, no decoys, no gate crash. Has to commit, has to fight here. And now the captain takes him down, spins on a dime to eliminate Boaster. And Leo's the last man standing. Big clutch for this man, but only the one to be found. As always with FUT, there's always another guy. It really hasn't. He's had a slow start. FUT putting their eyes on this B side. The challenge will come to Boaster yet again. He's been good. Always able to get his ones or even more. This time there's the first. The Cabbage is on their way. He's just about evaded the sprays that were coming to him. A little bit of damage sustained. Reposition towards the backside. Not spotted. Where's that player gone? He's found him eventually.
Trained in though, if he tries to make his way past heaven, it would have to be a bit of a misstep for them not to spot him. Well, I guess Boaster goes down, but it's an immediate trade. Stun there again from Leo. I feel like his utility...
Yeah, he can take his pick. That's a round for FNATIC in the start.
Such a gamble from FUT to go in with just 15 seconds left. The stun as well being thrown out. I don't think they have enough time to get anything done here. They have to go, and they have to go right now. The spike already dropped on the ground is problematic. CNED needs to grab it, and I don't think he has time. Oh my goodness, that's a 0.1 plant. I don't think you're going to see a closer round than this. The trap had to be broken as well, and as they peek out, it's left all onto Durka. A 1 versus 2, a round that could have been won on time alone, and FUT have played it to the very last margin. Only he stands in their way from taking this map home, and he has to go pushing into it. First kill is his. Spike, that bait is there. He spotted him up close, but just opts to try and fall back. His position has been revealed, and of course, for Durka, he has to go pushing that. He's going to get absolutely nothing. This round probably should have gone the way of FNATIC, but once again...
Door, and in theory, UTJ can just swing on them.
It's strange, isn't it? Cracks' KO, for example, is spectacular.
The turret should give him info. Oh, the turret's blocking him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello? Does anyone hear the steps? He's got a silencer on his boots.
Wait, Alpha got a kill before this?
Pick up the one, though. Good response.
That's crazy.
Alpha here in the fight comes in favor of FNATIC. 3 versus 1. Only Mr.
Bro, he started to join the team.
He won't even find a kill
He started to join the team. It's the game where you hard reset the econ. Sometimes it's good to hard reset the econ and just accept it, but just make sure you get 2 kills. It can obviously snowball if they do this, but it just feels a little bit riskier. This means that this round is riskier, essentially. This is a great reposition, though. Yeah, and this was solid, and, well,
let's see what that Odin can do in 25 seconds.
They could be.
So the spike will now get planted. Post-plant with an Odin inside tree. That's wall-bangable as well, but he does not want to go into tree. Instead, stepping forward and right into the waiting arms of Durka.
Right.
No way, Mr.
It
Fallen
pays
could
on
expect him to be
off
there
on this one.
already.
It goes at the moment. Take C, open door, make sure you starve the map control, and just hold for
One player
pushes.
unchecked in a position that they don't clear, but
Whoa, what a shot, man.
Shot. I was surprised he even swung, but he gets spammed back for free. Already the call is made. FNATIC go for a save. Round 4 is the fruitful one for FUT, and it's only going to get better.
What's going on here?
Drop another weapon out of the hands
And
of
they
these defenders.
could, well, kind of wants the gun in heaven at the very least. Oh my goodness.
Okay, he's managed to drop CNET. Okay. Looks
Okay,
like
great
he will
round,
be
lovely
safe.
shots here.
I already see Yedajay running the other way. Tells them that they're not going to have an easy take. It's going to be another brawl from the side of FUT on the way through, and well, it looks like it'll start with Alpha, who's already forced out of position, but they're not looking. Never mind. Cracks lands the jump and takes the kill with a.
It's getting pinged right now.
It's not something you might want to go for.
Yeah, it is getting pinged, and you would imagine the
Durka
Durka would just send it with the ult.
I don't know if that's exactly what he was
that's a
planning.
kill on it.
There is the res, and he will immediately trade it out and even get a second as well. A little bit awkward in the execution, but he gets the job done. It's left all up to C.
Oh my god, imagine.
He won't get anything more.
Yedajay's going to try to fake out on C.
ETJ's trying to potentially get a kill or get pressure or break the turret on C. They're going to send it in, and they don't check this corner, and it's a double kill.
He'd been there the whole round, and patience
And it just feels like if FNATIC just take A every single time, I can't see how FUT would win a round. Initiator would check this corner. The problem is you go through this choke point, right? You got
backup player for Alpha. They suspect Alpha will be
yeah, and it's one of the better picks to get as well in terms of like the hard shutdown. Alpha's done fantastic. Yeah, get early.
Through very deep as well. That's going to be hard to get back into after the lockdown pulses.
This is so risky. Goes for the last second push through. It's going to be the catch.
Wow, CNET, bro.
That single kill and
CNET did fantastic.
Is what grants for
yeah, and
that was a warning shot, Tom. That was a warning. Leave my side.
But he might be able to own this.
And this could be tough for Alpha as well. Right click needs to come in. There it is.
Oh,
he's found it, but he's kind of stuck in the utility, his own utility.
And if they just hold all these positions with Buckies, I think they win this. Whoa, 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 chill.
So low in the corner, the effect is more or
Surely
less
Chronicle
the same.
does his molly here,
Haven't spotted Chronicle,
so that he can't get in.
They will now, but at a heavy cost. Dirk up on top of the wall
Yeah, they
as
went
well.
for a bait, and
Able
the
to swing
big kill
through,
over towards
able to
B goes
continue
in.
pushing. In fact, they're not quite ready for it, but they win the fight anyways. Chronicle from miles away.
Normally someone more calculated than anyone else. Unfortunately, though, the amount of time that is being burnt just trying to find out where his
solid, man.
opponents are
5
is what
or open door to C. Cut off map control.
Mr.
And
Mr.
Fallen is ulted over towards A. He omen flashes so they know where he's coming from. It's one though. It's two. Wow, Mr. Fallen is an absolute god.
Possibly enough for Cena to find the opportunity. One more player. He has the dash online, but he doesn't get
That's
to use
unlucky, man. They actually had definitely a really good go at that.
Down to 62. It's going to be a very tough hold for him. Door open.
Odin,
Two players
we saw it once.
TP comes in from Boaster.
Always the play though.
Holy.
Holy.
They should hear the stats, but they haven't realized.
They might have given him a chance here.
Keeps it winnable for the side of FUT, and another kill. He pick up the pace, and it's the B site where the plant will come through. 8 seconds, 7 as it's planted. That denial seems almost impossible. Leo does well to find the first, even spotting the next player with the shorty, which is 22 HP. It would be enough. The reload had to come through though.
Close.
And a captain running. He's miles away, just now making it.
Oh my god, it's real close.
And it's being stuck, but out of captain
6.
suspects it.
They did great.
Just about
6 and no pistol. Yeah, now you gotta break a wall. You gotta go heavy tree. And this guy's hiding tree, and he might not check it. Okay. Let's keep an eye on this because they could fast flood. 15 seconds left. You know they're gonna stick the spike, and the spike's the person that checks back his sight early. Oh my. It works somehow.
I'm gonna be both happy and sad.
Actually kind of safe because, well, never mind. Never mind. No, there was no safety.
3-person push behind. Alarm bot gets
Very well
placed.
dealt with. And the way back through is not going to be easy. Closest player is Yedege. Okay, well, they did catch Alpha unaware. Closest player was Yedege. He's going right back around to the door. Yeah, he's going to grip up with his team. I like
he does not want to play on the retake with a Bucky. See that though, he's not waiting at all. Leo will take him out, the trade immediate. Keep things even, Boaster. Paper walls.
Okay, that was solid though. That was nice. In terms of FUT though, they did enough damage to make this swing round. So definitely be a read, because normally FNATIC would take some kind of A control. They might have a good read into this. That's what it feels like at the moment. It's a lovely trip. Got another trip on side as well. My god, he got him another.
Another headshot connected through the wall. Round is already over. The question is, does CNED get to finish his dinner? Because he is not wanting to let these remaining players of FNATIC survive. Alpha
no time.
in the corner.
Yeah, it's no time on this, doesn't even matter. Can they try and get rid of the guns? Yes, they do. At least creates pressure like he might be behind them all. Don't know if they had the cancel or not. They're looking for a massive duel. Chronicle probably wins in this.
I think he knew he was dead either way. Just wanted to see
I think he did the wrong maths there.
It doesn't work out for him, and now they're all being picked apart.
Man.
Alpha left to try and clutch this out. Meets a shotgun on the other side, does land the first headshot, but again, the
getting ready to go for their fight. They've just popped a heal to bring everyone back up to full HP. Out of Captain again with the snake fight. He's been good on them so far, but Chronicle punishing player after player. Leo's there to back him up as
Alpha's
well.
Gonna get
this is looking better for FNATIC, keeping essential control. If Alpha can hold this position, I don't think they can even get this spike diffused. And, well, if he takes out
He did great though. He really did good. And if that was any different in terms of the trade, there probably would have been a res. But they still wrecked him, and Mr. Fallen was Dark is like, man, I don't want to go fast, bro. There's probably trips everywhere. Omen Flash goes in. Here we go. Oh my god, he jumped it. Okay, third time's lucky in terms of B on this one.
Players are in pretty awkward positions.
Oh, he almost had it.
Never listen to Mitch. I'm sorry, Yedege. It's never a good idea.
Come on now. Enzo would have hit it, I'm just saying.
Liquid will win this time, I swear.
Alright. Well, there was no need for that, Tom. Fresh wounds.
Everywhere that they own in terms of map control. They're going to break the wall, but...
The same problems they had, although I say
got a nade for this though. It's a great nade. It's a lovely shot from Boasties as well. Oh my god, he's doing the util. No way he gets a kill. He got there's literally just so much util at him. Even his team's throwing a slow on his head.
If he can somehow deny it, there would be hope. But instead, he's going to have to try and pull this off. And from behind, slowly walking through, comes Ducker.
Okay, this round though was very nice.
This is already going to be burnt up from the defensive side, so limited in terms of the reaction.
Oh boy, we're sending it. Yeah, Ducker is not going back aside because he's like, not a chance am I going towards those trips, and this was lovely, making sure they can capitalize off the fade ult as well. This one. 10 seconds to plant. Where is everyone? Oh, it's a big shot miss. Oh, Leo is an absolute savior, because I'm telling you, CNED gets that kill and this round is fully done. Shout out to Leo here. Whoa, you got a res. Oh my god.
One more for an ace to close out this map, to put FNATIC in the dumpster, but he won't find it.
Oh, so unlucky. It's such a solid try from Cracks. No, okay. Dude, he gets some extra height on it. He's getting some real height on it. He's like, I do not want to get hit by trips. He's going pure straight up.
The site now taken by FNATIC. There's a bit of congestion still there, but the spike will be planted in the overtime. Looking possible,
hard retake, man. We got a res. Res towards heaven. We've got a plan to kill this res. We've got a raise nade. Raise nade goes in. That's not time's great.
CNED already tagged, so this Blade Storm's going to be much more difficult to get value from. And in fact, Leo puts him down immediately. Chronicle's there as well. It's happening again.
Damn, bro. 5 of them.
B-side control. Here comes Boaster.
Yeah, the fact there was no vision block for a little bit meant that they, you know, that I was talking about 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kind of blocked 1 and 2. And the lock over towards C as well.
FNATIC have fallen apart on this defensive round. FUT rightly pinpointing the weakness as the B-side, catching the kill on the way through and leaving them with next to nothing. Alpha even down to 19 HP and caught by a player further. Oh, the snake
The most perfect molly. Jay holding here, that's a great fade eye. You would imagine that both the spams
Jay's been here a couple of times, the bookie last
Listen.
time, and now they'll punish him for it. With a shorty, he gets a kill. Cracks tries to fill the
15
gaps and
seconds,
find
another
but
slow on this
ends up
could
going
really
down.
mess
He's
him
keeping
up.
the numbers even, but with the kills acquired, Durka
Durka might have to pop his ult, and Boaster might have to just send it in. Shot, man. Holy.
The shot from CNET makes this so winnable. They have to plant it.
They're going for it.
And here come the defenders.
Shot, man.
Leaving it all on the
Oh,
Boaster.
he missed the most important one.
CNET down to 43 HP. Boaster upgrades to
Oh
the
my, dude, he gave himself such a good chance.
Keep FNATIC alive.
They definitely had a different plan until this timeout happened.
Oh, we'd love to see it. He's out. He's aggressive. The dash is online, and that's through the wall. He's even made it back. Boaster punishes eventually.
Attempting to try and play.
Oh, that is lovely timing.
They know that he's here.
Yeah, Yedajay just waits as well. Alpha gets a lovely kill. I mean,
Snakebite is
how do
going
you
to
win
do that.
this?
Chronicle throws one down
Guy
and
gets
counter,
spammed.
but again, the spams can still be there.
Guy gets
Already,
spammed.
he's managed to get
Guys.
up to half, though. And now they're worried
Boaster's
about
owned
Boaster.
it, man.
He had to let go
Whoa,
of him. It's
so
gone.
close.
The last second has jumped in, and now it's left all up to Alpha.
Holy, I cannot believe they managed to get the spam at the end here. I thought Boaster had owned it. So the info. Good luck to Durka, kill trip here.
Now that execution begins again. Snakebite downs on both sides. At a captain trying to thread the needle, but it's Leo to take him out.
Yeah, lovely trades on this one. And who is this about to make a play? EMEA. Oh, oh my god.
No, he actually goes above. It seems to be in favor of FUT. As the FNATIC roster almost look to
Yeah,
just try
and
escape.
Boaster gets over towards Mound. It's a plant for Mound, and he has an Odin.
But again, the trades are immediate. Chronicle hasn't been spotted. He's trying to
He's gotta win
around
this
on the
50.
side. He might just run out. Has to go for the reload, but they haven't even got close to half yet. They're just trying to bait him in. They're trying to kill him. They know that.
Damn, nicely done from FUT. 2-0.
The job done. It is a victory that
Yeah, I mean, FNATIC had their chances. They did a good comeback, and FUT play this comp as best as you can.